You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. It's Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I have your weekly prediction edition for the CBS soap opera. As always, our predictions are based on confirmed and official CBS soap opera spoilers. We've got predictions for Phyllis, Nick, and Sharon. One for Lily and Devon, another for Chance, Summer, and Kyle, one for Ashley, and one for Victor, Claire, and Jordan. We're going to unpack all these. If you have not, though, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Now let's dive headfirst into our first prediction for Young and the Restless. I think Phyllis Summers is going to send Nick running straight to Sharon. So Phyllis has been doing this slow spiral around the drain ever since she faked her death, honestly, before that, but building up to that. She wiggled out of jail time for all those devious deeds, and then she started chanting, "I'm a new woman, I've changed," to anybody that would listen. But we've not seen any actions indicating she's changed. I don't think Red knows how to change. And honestly, I don't want her to. I love Phyllis as Phyllis. I just want her to stop fixating on Danny, and I want them to write her a better storyline. Phyllis can be devious, but do it in a good storyline, not with the bug and the over-the-hill musician. So last week, Danny told Phyllis in no uncertain terms, to quote Taylor Swift, "We are never, ever getting back together." And then Christine was right there beside him as his hype woman, salting the wound. So Phyllis drinks a whole bottle of wine, that nice wine she got him. She gets schnockered and she heads over to the GCAC. She's going to run into Nick. She's going to make some moves on Nick on Monday. And guess what? Nick's going to reject her too. And when she's trying to hook up with him, she says some kind of insensitive things about his split from Sally and Sally ditching him, basically trying to say they're in the same boat. They're not in the same boat. Nick is in, his own little nice boat. She's in like a holy rowboat with one oar. That's where Phyllis is, or up Crap Creek without a paddle in a holy canoe. So I just wonder if this run-in with Phyllis and her trying to make out with him and trying to get him into bed for some freaky stuff makes Nick realize what he really wants. He needs to get that stick out of his backside and get laid. That's what he definitely needs to do, just not with Phyllis for certain. I don't think he necessarily wants Sally anymore. I think he's going to run to Sharon if he can find her. I mean, Y&R is keeping her pretty well hidden these days. The spoilers surrounding this Monday, the 11th, drunk Phyllis kisses and tries to seduce Nick, and he walks out on her. Then on Tuesday, Nick makes a bold move, and I hope it's with Sharon and not him going back and sniffing around Sally again. That needs to be over. Our second prediction, I think Lily's going to fire the cheaters and then lay into her brother Devon. Lily Winters is back this week. Christel Khalil returned from maternity leave to start filming in mid-February. And we have her back on our screens on Wednesday in the U.S. And right away, she has got to confront her boyfriend, got to confront him because she's walking in on him and Heather. He is eating breakfast with Heather and Lucy, and Lily clearly wasn't expecting to come into him playing house with his ex, right? And breakfast kind of implies Heather might have stayed over. Daniel, of course, is probably going to try and play it off, but if he doesn't tell her the truth, I think Devon damn sure better, and I'm really hoping that Lily kicks them both out of Chancellor Winters, Heather and Daniel, cuts him out of her life. Daniel put her in a tough spot, asking her to hire his ex, Heather, and she did. And now that good deed has come back around to bite her in the butt because they betrayed her. And I really hope Lily chews out Devon because he should have told her straight away when he found out her boyfriend was banging his ex, but he didn't. Wednesday the 13th, Daniel's surprised when someone drops by. That someone, of course, is Lily. Thursday the 14th, Daniel faces a tough choice. I hope he's not thinking a choice between Heather and Lily because that choice has been made when he cheated. Lily deserves better than a Romalotti rogue cheater, and an undated spoiler pic from this week has Daniel holding onto Heather's hand while they're out at society. So it looks like it all blows up this week and maybe they're going to go public. And then what would be even better is that if they just went away out of Genoa City. All right, our third prediction, Chance may be on guard about Summer and Kyle because of Abby's cheating and Sharon's rejection. We just saw Chance and Summer doing the deed for the first time last week, although I am not impressed because their first time was basically a quickie while waiting on room service. Does Domino's deliver faster than Chance can finish doing his new girlfriend? I mean, hopefully after dinner showed up, he spent some more time impressing her in the sack. But I do think Chance probably needs to be a little guarded with his heart. You know, Abby cheated on him with Devon and he walked in on it. And then Sharon basically told him she wasn't even going to try and have a serious relationship with him, wasn't even going to consider falling in love, and broke things off. And very soon, Summer has to start spending more time with Kyle because of some kind of parenting issue with Harrison Locke. And I just wonder if Chance is going to be on edge about her spending time with her ex because he's been burned by a cheating partner before, and maybe he won't trust or like her being alone with a very single Kyle. Plus, I do wonder if Kyle might be using this Harrison thing as an excuse to try and get closer to his ex since Audra jilted him. We'll see. The spoilers around this on March 15th say Summer and Kyle face a parenting challenge. My fourth prediction, I think Ashley Abbott might hurt someone. And not emotionally, I mean physically. Ashley is coming unglued more by the day, hearing voices. She basically made up a whole other version of the events in Paris. She's invented a mystery therapist friend who is really just apparently one more voice in her head. Audra challenged Ashley at the Abbott mansion, told her to back off Tucker or she's going to play dirty. And Tucker is completely rejecting Ashley, told her he doesn't want her, pushing her away, physically wiping her kisses off his mouth. But at the same time, he knows something is off with her. I just wonder if Ashley's going to flip into this other personality of hers that we're seeing, and maybe she's going to hurt somebody. Maybe Audra, trying to get her rival out of the way, or maybe Tucker because she's sick of him rejecting her and they have a spat that turns physical. We'll see. Thursday, March 14th, spoilers say Ashley gives off mixed signals to Tucker, and Friday the 15th, Audra stands firm with Tucker. Our fifth and final prediction, I think Victor is going to explode when Claire risks herself to stop Jordan. We have a March preview spoiler saying Victor is targeting Jordan, which we know, but things go off the tracks when somebody in the family goes rogue. That means a Newman. I definitely think it has to be one of the women in the family because Adam and Nick aren't even involved in this situation. We have Victoria very upset that Jordan burned down her house, and on Monday, Victor and Michael meet with Jordan. They offer her a crap pile of money and a mansion in France just to go far, far away. And at the same time, Claire's with Nikki. They're telling family stories, and Claire admits she's scared that her grandma and aunt's mental illness was passed down to her, and she still feels bad about believing all of Jordan's lies about them. So I just think she might put herself in harm's way to try and shut it down and redeem herself in the Newmans' eyes, even though they don't think she needs redeemed. Monday the 11th, spoilers say Claire worries she has got inherited evil while Michael and Victor meet with Jordan. And then Tuesday, Victoria defends Claire, and I wonder if that's because she went rogue. And then by the 13th, Victor is going to great lengths to protect Nikki. Those are all of the Y&R predictions I have for this week. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely drop your comments. Let me know what you think of the predictions, whether you agree, disagree, see it going a different way. I love reading your comments, so definitely drop those and come back soon. We're talking Y&R 7 days a week, and as always, this is Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.